someone just tried to push your button. And what did you do? If your instinct is to react, whether that's snapping back, shutting down, or over-explaining, press pause. I'll show you how to respond with calm and control.
Hi, and welcome back to Jeff Wallace Speaks, where thriving after resiliency is what we do.
Have you ever left a conversation feeling weighed down, as if someone just chipped away at your confidence? It happens. In fact, even a single abrasive or short-tempered person can ruin your day. Imagine being on a plane where strangers start yelling, you eventually walk off and never see them again. But what if the difficult person is someone you can't walk away from? A coworker, a boss, a family member? Those people stick around and their disrespect follows you home. The real question then is, how do you stay positive and strong when you have to face these people repeatedly? The good news is you can learn research-backed strategies that let you enter any tough conversation with confidence and walk away with your power intact. These tactics help you keep your goals, priorities, and happiness front and center no matter what is happening around you. You'll discover how to stand up for yourself without coming off as unlikable, handle disrespect without losing your cool, and set firm boundaries without feeling guilty. In short, you can protect your peace and reclaim your confidence in seconds. Think about someone in your life that tests your patience. Maybe it's an ex, a relative, a demanding boss. This person may roll their eyes at you, talk over you, or dismiss what you say. Maybe they even toss out a fake apology like, "I'm sorry you feel that way," which is not a real apology, it's just belittlement. Or they brush off a hurtful remark by saying, "I was just joking." You and I both know those phrases. They're meant to push your buttons. When someone treats you that way, it's normal to feel frustrated, angry, or even ashamed. But here's a powerful insight. What they're showing you is their own struggle, not your reflection. Difficult people often act out of fear, insecurity, or a need to feel important, not because of anything you did. Think of it like this. They're throwing a ball at you, trying to get a reaction. But you don't have to swing. In other words, you don't have to respond immediately or meet disrespect with disrespect. You get to choose if and how you respond. Many so-called toxic behaviors like passive aggression, yelling, gaslighting, etc. are really a person's way of seeking connection or asserting power. Realizing this helps you depersonalize it. Remember, a person who constantly acts like everything is about them may have deeper issues. In fact, someone with strong narcissistic traits believes the world revolves around them, often due to past trauma. And the toughest lesson of all, a true narcissist will never change because they simply don't see anything wrong with their behavior. Accepting that can actually free you. Instead of wasting energy hoping they'll change, shift your focus to changing how you deal with them. This is a game changer for many. Once you stop expecting them to change, you can take steps to protect yourself. Now, what can you actually do in the moment when someone is being difficult? Here are proven strategies you can start using today. 1. Pause and use silence. When someone insults or disrespects you, don't react immediately. Simply wait 8 to 10 seconds after a rude remark. It adds distance between the comment and your response. This small pause makes it clear you're not going to be controlled by their words. Silence also deflates their attempt to get a rise out of you. Remember, silence can never be misquoted. Staying quiet is often more powerful than blurting out a comeback. In fact, the less you say in a confrontation, the more powerful you sound. Use silence to your advantage. It gives you time to think and shows you're composed. 2. Speak calmly and firmly. After you pause, respond in a controlled tone. For example, if a comment was especially rude, you might say something like, "That was below my standard of respect." This statement is direct but not insulting. It tells them calmly that their remark was unacceptable. Phrases like this can flip the dynamic. The disrespectful person suddenly feels embarrassed, realizing they crossed a line. Notice how gentle firmness works better than yelling. It forces the issue without escalating. You could also say, "I'm choosing not to continue this conversation if we can't keep it respectful." The key is to stand your ground without shouting or name-calling. 3. Don't take the bait. Difficult people often act out to provoke you. Keep this metaphor in mind. If someone throws a ball, you don't have to swing at it. In practice, that means if a colleague snaps or if someone yells, you don't have to mirror their anger. Let it go by without reacting or just say a neutral truth. For example, I hear you're upset, or I understand that's your opinion, said calmly without sarcasm. By not matching their tone, you take the oxygen out of the room, forcing them to stop because they're not getting a reaction. 4. Control your emotions with breathing. When someone pushes your buttons, your body goes into fight or flight mode, shoulders tense, heart races, you might hold your breath and feel the urge to raise your voice. Combat this by breathing deeply before speaking. One technique is to take a slow, conversational breath and let that be the first thing you say. This calms your body, gives you control over your next words, and prevents you from snapping back. Even lowering your voice slightly and pausing to breathe can make a huge difference. 5. Set clear boundaries. If the person continues to cross lines, be prepared to set or reinforce boundaries. Imagine you're at work and a colleague keeps raising their voice in a meeting. You could calmly say, I want to hear your point, but I won't stay in this conversation if I'm being yelled at. Or picture being at home and a family member dismisses you with sarcasm. You might respond, I'm open to talking when we can do it respectfully. If not, I'm stepping away for now. These I statements link behavior to consequences. This isn't mean. It's you valuing yourself and teaching others how to treat you. 6. Stay kind to others. When someone you care about is being rude to someone, don't join them. Instead, be the model of good behavior. For example, if that person is snapping at a waiter or co-workers, you can quietly say thank you to those affected as a contrast. Your kindness highlights what respectful behavior looks like and shows the difficult person how others should be treated. Over time, this good example approach can influence them. 7. Decide who and what deserves your energy. Always remember, all the power is on your side of the table. You get to choose whom to engage with and what remarks merit a response. Not every comment deserves your attention. So pick your battles. Ask yourself, will responding to this help? If not, let it go or just give a brief answer. Consciously decide what you will respond to and when to stay silent. This keeps you in control instead of letting others steal your focus or peace. No matter which techniques you use, the most important attitude is remembering this. It's not your fault. You are not the problem, and you didn't deserve mistreatment. Give yourself permission to accept the situation as it is. That's what clinicians call radical acceptance. Radical acceptance doesn't mean you like what happened or that you approve of the other person. It simply means you stop fighting reality and stop wasting energy trying to change what you can't change right now. Once you let go of self-blame, you free up energy to focus on what you want. Stay true to your own goals and happiness, no matter who you're dealing with. If you had plans or priorities, don't let someone else sidetrack you. Remind yourself of your bigger purpose and concentrate on what matters most to you. In practice, that might mean taking a short break after a confrontation, calling a supportive friend, or talking with a counselor to reset your mood. Surround yourself with people who lift you up so one negative person doesn't drown out all the positives. By using these strategies, you can face any difficult conversation with more ease. You'll start to protect your peace and maintain control. You'll be able to keep walking away with your power intact. Remember, you are worthy of respect. Difficult people don't get to steal your confidence or your day. Keep these tools handy, and you'll be better prepared next time that person tries to throw a verbal punch. You've got this. Before you go, if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. You help us reach more people, and I appreciate that tremendously. Let me know in the comments what short tactic you will try next time someone tests your patience, and I'll make sure to reply. See you in the next video, and remember, this moment is the best moment.